All right, everybody, I'm here with Bulba from Team Evil Geniuses. How you doing? You're sitting. It's a relaxed interview. You can chill out a bit.
This is me relaxed, man.
That's you relaxed. Yeah. That is terrifying, man.
I gotta be ready to get out in case you do anything crazy.
Nothing crazy. I'm very calm. We're not gonna have any incidents. Excuse me. But let's get right into it. You used to be the coach of EG, one of the biggest, most famous, and excellent coaches in the world, and then you turned into a player for EG. What do you feel about that? How's that transition?
I mean, I've always I still like playing is the most fun, obviously. And I think I was a good coach because I was playing as well. So they just kind of go hand in hand, I think. Like you have to play Dota constantly, I think, at a competitive level to be a good coach. Because in football and basketball, the game stays constant.
Yeah.
But Dota is changing every few months. So if you're not constantly playing, your knowledge kind of gets outdated, I think. So you have to just keep playing. So coaching in Dota is very different than coaching in other sports. That's why I find if you just coach all year and you don't really try and play competitively while you're coaching, your ideas just kind of gets very dry. Unlike say basketball, football, where maybe ideas change, but they're not as drastic.
Right. So Blitz is a bad coach then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, granted. All right. Cool. So let's move on.
I love you, Blitz.
Do you ever feel like flaming your team or anything while you're in game? I mean, because you kind of do know what's going wrong, right?
No, because it's much harder to be coaching your team while also playing on the team. I think a benefit of a coach is that he's very unbiased about the game, and he doesn't think from his own perspective, and that's obviously very hard. It's in no sport has the player in the actual game coaching and helping the team, because it's just very difficult, and obviously you'll be biased. So I'll just say suggestions to Peter, and if he likes them, he'll use them. If he doesn't, he won't use them. That's just how it is. So
I see. Let's go into a different gear here. Beastmaster, you have an incredible record with 52 competitive wins. He didn't used to be in the meta, now he is. So are you kind of sad you don't get to play him as much, or are you happy with where he's at?
I mean, I like to say that I played Beast when it was when it was hipster.
Yeah, you played Beast before it was cool, right?
So I was playing Beast even before TI5. I thought Beast was actually a really good hero for the TI5 meta. I mean, Beast has always been really good. Just people didn't really understand the hero.
Right.
And then kind of it started. We use it on Digital Chaos a lot. I think we're the only team that really used it a lot. And then I think only American teams started using it because we were using it.
Right.
Constantly, and then slowly I coached Liquid at Shanghai Major, and Theban 143.7 also coached Secret at Shanghai Major. Yep. And we both knew the strength of Beastmaster, so I like to say I invented the hero. Yeah, well, I
don't think anybody will argue with you there, for sure. All right, now you're famous for your spy rings that go around and hunt people down with MMR assassins. If you're at the Major, what team would you send a Major assassin to eliminate for you?
So I'm basically Varus.
Huh? You're Varus. I mean, send the little birds out to do your bidding. Who are you taking out?
I'll choose someone interesting,
Take your time, no pressure. This is strange that it's taking you so long. Are you not worried about any specific
I've already sent a lot of my assassins to Team Secret and
right.
Core.
I mean, you have done horrible things to that team. So who are you looking to take out instead?
OG probably.
OG?
I heard Crit just got 8K, and I feel that should be going down to 7K at some point. So Crit, if you're watching,
we're coming for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so you're an opinionated guy, or I've always known you to be, but now you're with EG, and it's kind of a very business-oriented. You got to be careful. So in the most politically correct way possible, please keep the brand alive. What do you dislike about the scene right now?
I feel there's a lot of things that happen that pro players and personalities flame. They bring upon themselves with the way they kind of act to the public. So pro players and casters kind of complain and whine about all the flack they get from the community, but the way they act kind of brings it. They promote that behavior. This whole players hate the whole memeing thing, and casters kind of hate the memeing thing, but they kind of bring it on themselves. So I don't know how to describe it. It's like a circle,
Yeah.
Everyone just people whine and complain about getting flamed, but they also do it themselves. It's a weird circle,
It's a circle of memes.
Yeah.
Memes
so,
are eternal. Yeah.
so.
I see. All right. Well, one of the last questions here. You would know best. Kind of a serious question for you. You've been the coach. You've been a player. What's going on with EG at the major? Are we expecting to see something else happening, or in your opinion?
I mean, we had a very close series for LGD. I thought like people were kind of downrating them before, and they were also downrating MVP. But it's like very obvious MVP. They always kind of do, because MVP had some weak performances online versus Fnatic. But MVP kind of always shows up at LANs, and they're a very strong team. They kind of like brought this whole meta game in the past few months. They kind of like started at Shanghai Major, so like they're just a very respectable team, and we had like pretty rough losses versus them.
Yeah.
And LGD is LGD. They have like Zhao 8. So even though they had like been up and down, they just like they have their style of playing, and we just kind of fell for it.
Yeah.
So like we had like a really close game. We went to high ground, and we kind of like forced something bad, and they just killed us all, and they won the game.
So we're talking a lot about other teams, but what about EG? What are you guys doing well? What are you not doing well right now in the major?
I mean, we kind of lost the group series pretty hard, so there's not much to say we're doing well. So.
Well, I mean that's not true. Yeah. I mean you guys have been a tight team for a very long time. What can you improve on? You think?
Just playing together and playing well is all.
Yeah, so more of a practice and just getting used to each other kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm sure we're going to see a little bit more of that. Any words out there for the fans or people watching? There's a lot of Bulba people out there waiting for you to say something for them.
Shout out to my sponsors.
Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and we hope we see some more of EG and Bulba here at the Manila Major.